Peace, peace. It's an honor to have you take time out with Consciously Aware Podcast, where thoughts breathe, truth speaks, and silence no longer hides in the shadows. This is more than conversation. It's awareness in motion, a journey through mind, spirit, and the unseen layers of life. Here we question, we feel, we rise. So open your mind, open your heart, and step into the space where conscious meets truth. Here's your host, ChillyMoe.
Hey, welcome to Consciously Aware Podcast, and this is linked up with ChillyMoe JWise. So today's episode, we're going to sum up our last 8 episodes, and we're going to sit back and listen to some music, and I'm going to enjoy the company of my co-host. How you doing, JWise?
I'm doing good, man. Wonderful as always. Blessed and highly favored, as they say.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know what? We had an episode where you was doing, I believe you was in a meeting, and you had a few other places, but you was absent that episode. And I had a guy by the name of MWK, the GOAT, and he does AI cartoons, and I believe he also is writing a book. And I know you mentioned Reclaiming the Village, Jay Wise.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Reclaiming the village. That's what we need to be doing as a community, as a people. Reclaim the village, and then we can reclaim where we're supposed to be in this world.
Yeah, that you know what, we gotta stay conscious. So I know at the end of the show you mentioned that you're gonna definitely keep reiterating on reclaiming the village, the criteria we need to know to pursue towards that mission, right? Because to me, but I'm gonna let you do what you do towards the end. So we're gonna get into MWK, the GOAT, and this is one of his animated cartoons. I think you'll like it, Jay Wise. And I think it's more in a biblical form, and I'm not really sure. But the creativity to my audience is what I want to point out. He's actually creating the characters, drawing them out, and he's just speaking to AI, and AI is bringing you what we see now. So, or bringing us what we see now as far as the layout. And so to the audience, MWK, the GOAT, and here's one of his AI cartoons. And sorry I don't have a title, but if you follow the artist, you'll be able to keep up with the algorithm of the animated series. And I think he drops them once a week. So MWK, the GOAT.
My only ambition was to be in your image. Now I must make my own.
You nor your creations are welcomed here. You're hereby exiled.
Come with me.
Enki.
Now.
Use her data to fashion them in my image. That is my decree.
Enki. We have work to do.
Ra, come quickly.
We did it.
Take it. It's yours now.
Enki.
Go! Now! Finish what we started.
Is this dream truly worth all of this? Or am I just an ignorant fool? It's time to finish this. Enki. Enki. We did it.
This will change everything. You will not be born of loneliness, but of love.
Yeah, I liked it that.
Yeah, yeah, he real deep, bro. He got a excuse me, he got a distinctive way of articulating itself, you know. So and
Yeah, it had a spiritual twist to it, but it was putting me in the mind of Wakanda from Black Panther.
you know what, that anticipation. It's the music in the background, right? That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
And, the unique clothing, you know. And you
Yes.
know what's so crazy growing up in the 80s, where I watched a lot of cartoons, especially in the 80s, you know, where we didn't have a lot of, you know, what I'm saying, we black people didn't have a lot of representation in cartoons. So when I do see those cartoons, that's one of the things that stand out to me is seeing, you know, African Americans in cartoons. Cause, you know, like I said, growing up in the 80s, we didn't really see a lot of that. You know, we wasn't really represented a lot in cartoons.
That's true. And I don't want to mess with Walt Disney, but I want to say that I thought Mickey Mouse had an ethnic background. You know, I really did. I thought he was a symbolization of us. I really did.
Hmm.
So you're right. We wasn't exposed enough
Yeah, they never really told black stories, black, you know, especially in cartoons. You know, they really don't now.
in cartoon. And I'm not going to bash shit.
Yeah, go ahead. What you were saying?
No, I was going to reiterate that history is so vague to me. It's never really nothing that sticks out to me that really hits home, if you know what I mean. So I was going to say we have to rewrite history now. And I think that's where your book is going. So I was just reiterating on that.
Yeah, definitely. You know, it's gonna be more of a back and forth, you know what I mean? From what history has taught us and what we didn't learn the lessons of, or what I feel we didn't learn the lessons of. And it's gonna be more or less a reaction to everything, you know what I mean? Where we didn't react to certain things we were supposed to react to, and the struggle that so many before us had, to where now we only struggle with each other. We only fight with each other. And we, you know, back then we used to fight for each other. So, you know, it's reclaiming the village has a lot to do with where our intentions are, where our money is, where our family is. You know what I mean? How do we look at each other? You know, what was the village? And how did the village change, you know, from 25, 30 years ago? And how the village was maybe even 50, 60 years ago, you know? So that's real profound, real profound.
You know what? I want to get into another song. I want to get into Care for Me. And I believe the artist was it Killer Wayne? Excuse me to the audience. Once I hear it, I remember the guest that day. So here is Care for Me. And it's not a lot of titles on here, JWise. That's why I had them written down. I know we spoke on it. And I think the art of being authentic on a platform, mistakes will happen. We're in real time. I don't want this to seem we don't want this to seem scripted, right? So to the audience, my guest on the show was here. This is his song, Care for Me.
You said that you'll be there for me. You'll be there for me. You said that you would care for me. You would care for me. You said that you'll be there for me. You'll be there for me. You said that you would care for me. Yeah, yeah. You said that you'll be there for me. Yeah, yeah. They say that I'm acting funny cause I don't wanna be around. I learned and I fuck with people, no, not in this day and time. Everybody got a motive, but you will not lead your mind. I had to get up on my ass, I had to make some things happen. My got shut down for a while, so I went straight back to trapping. Trying to get my thoughts together, I was confusing words in action. What they say when they had no fight, depression, lonely as fuck. Suicidal ideation had me wanna die like fuck. Over longer, look, I must have came and right the wrong button. The worst prison you ever be in is in your own mind. The worst prison you ever be in is in your own mind, yeah. You said that you would care for me, yeah, yeah. You said that you'd be there for me, yeah, yeah. But I don't feel the love, no. I don't feel the love, no. I don't feel the love, no. I don't feel the love no more, yeah, yeah. You said that you'd be there for me, yeah, yeah. But I don't feel the love, no. I don't feel the love, no. I don't feel the love, no. I don't feel the love. I know they're arguing for the birds, I wanna do that no more. Bitch, you ain't listen to a word, cause we done been here before. Look, not just once, a couple times, but you done did this before. If you don't want me, then say that. I'm still player, I get back. All that misery we shared, almost forgot who I was. Look, I'm a gentleman, baby, but look, I'm also a thug. Please don't rub me the wrong way or keep on bumping your gum. And no, I'm really not okay. Look, you draining the life from me, but that's okay, yeah. Cause I'm a hill again. I'm about to take my place and I'll be that nigga again. I gave you everything I had and it really just wasn't enough. Gave you everything but my soul, still you just wanted more, yeah. You said that you would care for me, yeah, yeah. You said that you'd be there for me, yeah, yeah. But I don't feel the love, no. I don't feel the love, no. I don't feel the love, no. I don't feel the love no more, yeah, yeah. You said that you'd be there for me, yeah, yeah. But I don't feel the love, no. I don't feel the love, no. I don't feel the love, no. I don't feel the love no more.
Yeah, yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I think that
Yes,
was Killer Wayne. That was
yeah.
definitely.
So Killer Wayne, if you're watching, I'm sorry, sir. I have to write down the artist title, but here nor there, everything gets better from here. So care for me. You know, I think we all deal with that, right?
Man, you know, the thing about it is not just the lyrics, but the song itself, you know. But going back to the conversation I had with my man, you know, it's crazy because he he you know, having a military background, you can you can tell he was a little I don't want to say because remember he had a like a shell kind of like, you know, I don't know how to explain it. Did you pick up on that in our conversation? Well, you know, I ain't gonna say he had trust issues, but like, you know, he said he didn't mess with a lot of people and he don't really talk to a lot of people. I just remember that sticking out in our conversation we had.
Yeah, I think that the notoriety he has, I think he has to keep a certain level of stardom. So yeah, he was really sketchy around certain things. But I think that you laid it out right where he was comfortable enough to be a little vulnerable. Cause a lot of artists that has that military background and still have ties and family matters, they tend to have that thin line, you know. So, but I think he was able to get a great example on who he was from start to finish on the show. So, yeah, it was a
Yeah.
great conversation, bro. Y'all had it.
I would definitely like to sit down and talk to him again too in the future. Definitely.
Yeah, you know, he said he enjoyed himself. He did send me a so Killer Wayne, you will be back on the show, sir. And I guess we can intro the new year with you if you don't mind. And I'll double back if you're not watching the show right now. And to
Wayne,
our audience,
bro, brothers, man.
yes, sir. You already know. So to our audience and Killer Wayne, you heard Jay Wise. Come on back. I'm sure the audience will love to hear. And by then, and I'm hoping every guest we have is still creating. And all of y'all, all of our guests was amazing. And me and JWise, we speak every day. It's not just on this platform for an hour. We literally see each other all day long because we have other ties outside of this business. So what I'm gonna say is the level of content that our guest is giving us is amazing. I mean, it's creating more conversations, and me and Jay Wise create dialogue behind that. So we appreciate our guests.
Definitely, definitely, 100%.
All right, so I'm gonna get into another song. Oh, my bad, Jay Wise.
No, no, no. I was just saying, especially when somebody takes the time out today to sit down with you, especially when they business, you know, business minded and, they in the creating zones. So, I really appreciate that.
Yeah, let me ask you, Jay Wise, and now that I have you, bro, and you are the guest right now. No, you really the co-host. But let me ask you, I want you to explain to the audience a person that commits to something for 7 days a week. We don't have to say what, and then goes home and make sure everybody else is okay. Explain that type of person, the energy, the mindset, and the discipline. Because I'm speaking about you, Jay Wise. I honor the effort you put in 7 days a week. If it was 8 days in a week, bro, I'm sure you'll be somewhere contributing your time, which I honor that, bro.
You know what? I think I contribute all of it too, man. I'm not gonna lie to you, and it might sound corny, but just trying to be the best me I can be every day. I used to always upgrade every year. I used to tell people always upgrade this and upgrade that. And one day I had thought about it like, you never try and upgrade yourself the way you think, the way you move, the way you act. So it stopped being about material upgrading and started being a mental and physical upgrade. I used to be like 240, 250. I ain't walked around in that weight in almost probably like 10 years now. So a lot of things just came with the upgrading, but not so much material things. It was more or less the mental things. To be a better person, to be a better man, to be a better brother. That's what the whole concept of reclaiming the village is about. And I had to look inside of me. And the best way to do that is to put your flaws on the table. Because a lot of times people hide them. So I'm the type of person that put his flaws on the table. And then I share my flaws. Because the thing about it is the things we hide, other people hide them too. And it creates a fake and it creates disingenuine. You know what I mean? In all aspects, not just business, personal relationships, work relationships. So what I try and do is I just try and be authentically me with all my flaws and all that stuff. Because a lot of times those flaws are sometimes in certain situations are my strengths. So I learned just giving every day and being blessed to have every day. I get out and just push, man. Because, I think the day I stop is the day God called me home. So, I'm gonna always keep moving, man. So that's my whole motivation to it, man. Just trying to be a better man every day.
I tip my hat to you, people like us, people like them, and those to come. Male or female, masculine or feminine. You have to keep pushing. So Jay Wise, I honor that, bro. So, and the level of relationship we have on a professional and business. I mean, personal. If you ever need anything, and vice versa, I'm gonna ask. And to my audience, if you see a person like Jay Wise, myself, or even yourself pushing through days, and you can tell that their mood is off, be a little more patient with them. Don't overreact a lot of times, because fatigue and trying to rationalize, you stuck in between where you pulling, it's like pulling teeth, it's a lot of pressure there. So what I'm saying is we have to calculate ourselves, and discipline is what you mentioned. And I know you mentioned about being overweight. See, I was overweight. My father was 600 pounds. And
Wow.
yeah, bro, he actually passed away congestive heart failure. His heart literally exploded. And to the audience that's listening to me, that's been following me for the last 5 years, that know I was dealing with the memories of my father, losing him at 16, and actually witnessing him laying in the bed. This is my first time, JWise, that I'm mature enough to say it without the thought of it, if you know what I mean. Like, I literally buried it, tucked it away inside my heart, and literally just try to console those who still grieve from it. Because it was tough, bro, at 16. But I've as we are here now, right, speaking and venting with our problems, I think that's the first step to actually creating change in your life. You have to be vocal with your intentions and vocal on the things you need to change. So I'm only saying that to say that my father, by him being a stern and disciplined man, and like Killer Wayne, a military background, he spoke to me. He wanted me to think on my own, because in the military and with life in general, and JWise, what you try to reiterate on this show, and the reason why this show is created, we have to think on our own for real. We have to be consciously aware. So I believe that, I know ironically we have this show here, but I think it was created when I was 5. And my father created it, literally, because he used to always tell me to use my head for more than a hat rack. So I want to segue into that song, Finally Free, with Erica and Killer Wayne, because I think Killer Wayne gonna be a regular. Him and CC Dub. It's a few of y'all. Actually, all of y'all are regulars on this show. That's one thing I'm gonna say, and I'm sure JWise will say the same.
Hey, for real, for real.
Yes, sir. So here's Erica and Killer Wayne, Finally Free.
Bound by situations in my life, it had me down for a while. Depression tried to take me out. Thought I was really gonna lose my mind. I was hurt, carrying pain, cry night after night. I chose to go left when I knew I was supposed to go right. But then one day for giving me life today. You ain't have to do it, but you did it anyway, and I'm so thankful. You made Odell behave. I could be in my grave, but God saved. When I was down and out, it was like footprints in the sand. I thought he had forsaken me, but it was in his plans. But God planned, but God planned, and God planned. The devil tried to steal me, he tried to kill me. But God planned, God planned, God planned. I said that devil tried to steal me, he tried to kill me. But God planned, God planned, God planned. And I'm so glad about it, let me tell you all about it. Just to know I got it, God that set me free, I'm free.
Praise
So we down to our last 4 minutes. I am ChillyMoe. This is Consciously Aware Podcast. This is linked up with ChillyMoe JWise. And my favorite part of the show is JWise, Note of the Day. So our last 3 minutes, it's only right. I'm going to let JWise speak to us, and then I'm going to outro this show. So thank y'all for tuning in. And we only made this show brief because we just wanted to take a step back, gather our notes for the next show, and tune in Sunday. And I want to keep y'all anticipated. So I'm going to drop the link. Well, we're going to drop the link in probably a day or two for Sunday. So we appreciate everybody tuning in. Hopefully you're gaining something. Hopefully we're planting seeds, because Wednesdays and Sundays, we're definitely going to water those seeds that we plant. So JWise, I always appreciate you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Today's note is going to be based on what I've been seeing in the news a lot with the SNAP benefits and people being hungry. The thing I want to say to a lot of people now is let's protect our neighbors. Let's protect our friends. Sometimes everybody not going to ask for help. But if you know somebody that's struggling, because we can't help everybody, but you can help somebody that you know is struggling. Sometimes it's easy to say, well, I need help myself, but some of us can do a little bit more. We can, and reclaiming the village, that's our neighbors is a part of our village. We may not always like them. They might have bad kids. They just might be bad people altogether, but they still people. They still a part of the village. So with that being said, let's love on each other, because there's enough hate out there, but we got to turn that around. Let's love on each other. For real, for real.
You've been listening to Consciously Aware Podcast with your host, ChillyMoe, where voices awaken and awareness takes root. Carry these words with you. Let them echo beyond this moment, because truth only lives when it is lived out loud. Until next time, stay awake, stay present, and always remain consciously aware.